Hey folks, Mike Hilson here from the Chatbot agency. How you doing? Guys, I'm going to take you through a number of little demos here that we've got within the one page. This is to do with off the plan type property marketing, and we've designed a number of different ones. They've all got different let's say strategies behind each. Some would be something you would scan off a signboard outside of development sites. Some would use in Facebook ads, and it's the ad funnels that obviously get us the lead. So let's kick off here. The QR code's down the bottom, and we are just going to fire up the camera. Okay, and off we go. Here we go. Rightio, so we'll go through, do the niceties and all that kind of lovely stuff. And down the bottom here we're going to provide an option here in the next bit. Okay, so we're just telling people it's all push button, prompt, all that kind of stuff, folks. Don't try and have don't try and ask questions and silly stuff like that. We've built this for the 99% that just want to press buttons. Okay, so we've got in this case we've got the first demo is the complete project marketer. Then we've got the project listing, which we use for ads. And then we have the conversational bot, which is pretty good for basically going off signboards and all that kind of stuff. So let's go through the complete one. Rightio, okay. So obviously we're introducing the agent here, and first question: have you had a look at the display suites yet? So I'm going to say no, because I haven't. And we've got obviously a few bits and pieces here where I can reply. So if I click on floor plans, it's going to basically show me which floor plans that I really want to look at. And I think, well, okay, well, I'm going to buy a 2-bedder, so I'll download that baby. It's going to show up in my screen. This is a PDF, folks. And hey presto, look at that. And guess what? What's really good here, folks, is behind that button there's a tag. So it knows that Mike is interested in a 2-bedroom because he's looked at the floor plan. Okay, so my next bit here is I'm going to check out the location. Okay, so this is going to give me a little bit of information on, if I buy here, what's around. Okay, and next bit, I've come through here, this looks good. I'm going to book a time to view the display suite. Now, we all know that these guys are all very busy and all that kind of stuff. So what we're doing is we're taking them into a form where I can actually let them know what suits me. Okay, so I might want to have a look on Tuesday, because Monday's public holiday. Around about late morning, seems that'll work for me. I like that 2-bedder, because I already know that anyway. I do need 2 car spaces because the missus has got a car. And lastly, what's the best mobile number to call you on? Okay, most times that will pop up with the number, but I'm going to pop mine in there anyway. Okay, and that information is correct. I'll send OK. And right at that point, folks, that can be sent and pushed across into a CRM if they've got one via Zapier. But more to the point, keeping costs low with no integrations, that's actually going to be sent to a designated email address with those details. Okay, so let's just pop back to the contact details and we'll run through here. So we've done the location. Now let's say that we are Saturday, and we'll see if there's a viewing open home. Okay, so they're open daily between 11 and 3, so I might just pop down about then. So I'll just say no because I've already booked an appointment. Okay. Okie dokie. That's all good. So in this case, I'm going to go back to contact. And we can take it from there. So that's all cool. And of course we can, send a message to them as well. So based on all of that really cool stuff, I'm going to click on the side here. We are going to bring it up and I'm going to check out the project listing chatbot now. Okay, see that little menu item, folks? Yep, build those in. Really good for getting people into your lead funnels and all that kind of stuff. So this would be a bot that we would use primarily for Facebook ads. Okay, so when people are interested in property, they're really just looking at these factors here. What's the yield? Is there a guarantee? What's the vacancy rate in the area? Because this is targeting investors, obviously. We're telling them where it's located. That sounds great, and they're going to start building then. Awesome. Okay, so these freehold properties are starting from $670, $1,000. That's good. Would you like to know? You've got two options here, guys. Okay, you don't want to start peddling stuff to people that have no interest in it at all. So I'm going to go. Yeah, I want to get some more interest. Let's get some more info on the project. Beauty. So it's made up of 25 luxury. This is actually a real development that we peddled some years ago, guys. Okay, and which ran really, really well. Rightio. So we'll pop through here, and at this point we can, show people more images of what it's going to look like, floor plans, etc. This is just really, really cool. So Mike, would you like to download the project's due diligence report? Now, yep, that sounds like a pretty good idea. So I can get all more further info, beauty, and we can download it below, but I've actually ripped that out because we didn't want to. So just like the previous one, but I'm also going to go, I've got a question. Because everyone has a question about something, and how we have a public going, right, has this project started yet? And there any with water views? Sounds cool, eh? Rightio, we'll wet that through. Okie dokie. Now it's pulling up the phone number. That's what I was supposed to do before. I'm going to have to check that little field. This is the information. Cool. I'll send that through. Right, nice and easy. So that's what we would use, guys, for. We'll go hit the thank you one, so always finishing the flow for you, so you don't think we're hiding anything. And we're going to always, obviously, do it on Facebook. Okay, so how we use that particular one, folks, that is used for Facebook ads and getting people into your funnel and start training up Facebook. Okay, so let's have a look now at the conversational bot, and this, folks, is the duck's nuts. Okay, now this particular build, okay, has worked in Estonia with one of my best mates, Johan, okay, who is an absolute gem of a man and really, really clever fella, okay. We used this particular flow, all right, and they basically rolled out, I think they knocked over 3 sales in the space of 48 hours, and they spent less than €100, okay, on the ads to get these people in. So obviously we're pitching why they should live there in the first place. We're going to go tell me more. So if you're doing a project, folks, really this is the conversational stuff that you can be looking at, and all the way through the process here we're capturing more information about your buyer. Okay, first point, you've now got the person's name the minute they come into your chatbot. Okay, you've now established a one-to-one connection. Okay, and you can start following up as to at what point they got through on the conversation. Okay, that's when you start using your skill on obviously converting them over. So you might say, wow, this is so long-winded. Guess what? This is better than putting together a brochure, and I tell you what, it's cheaper than getting a brochure made up. Okay, and we can knock this over in a hell of a lot quicker. So if you are a project developer, if you are a developer out there, look at this stuff before you pay that agent $100,000 before they go and do stupid thing like a dodgy website and brochures and all the fluffy stuff and all that kind of stuff. This works hell of a lot better, folks. Okay, so let's go back and go right on looking. I want to look at a 2 better. That's what I want. Okay, it's telling me they're about 120 metres squared. That's good. 2 bedrooms. They include 2 bathroom, 1 parking. Should I show you more information or connect you with the agent? I go, let's find out how much this baby is. 2 better. So these are all going to start at $497. Right now I can either go and submit my interest to an agent. Okay. Let's say that again. I can connect with an agent, and that'll go obviously through a form, but you're still waiting for the agent to get back to you, and we know how really reliable that is. So let's go submit interest. Okay, even though I haven't looked at it. Okay, what names? Rightio. Now I'm really keen to buy this one, $497. I'm going to start filling in the blanks. Okay, Mike Hillsden. Now the reason we didn't use Facebook's Paul, because you might want to put this in 2 names or a company name or anything like that. Okay, my email address is Mike at Hillsden. Here's my mobile number. Okay, I'm just going to put 1 Smith Street. So that's the kind of stuff they put on the contract, folks. So right now what we're doing is we're building a conversation so that when let's say the administration office of this, because you don't have to rely on the real estate agent at this point. I'm interested in apartment number 45. Okay, so they can have all this drawn up inside an agreement, a contract, and then obviously the salesman just has to come along and get the signature, and of course, pick up the nice big commission. It makes you wonder sometimes. So I'm going to put $1,000 down. So if you're a property developer and you did this directly, guess how much you're going to save, folks? Right, on $497 multiplied by 5%, what does that work out? Okay, yeah, got me blown. Okay, we'll send that through so that admin person or the developer themselves can fill all that in. Okay, not hard, and then effectively get back to you. He's got your contact details. So we'll just pop back in for contact details and away we go. So as we have it there, guys, we've just come through. If that project wasn't suited, we could send them through what is their ideal home. Not bashing agents here or anything like that, but guys, if you want to learn if you want to know, well, you back here, baby. If you want to know how to actually work this strategy on Facebook, then you need to really take note. Guess what? It's going to cost you a hell of a lot less than traditional methods with, doing brochures, signboards, all that kind of stuff. Just cut your brochure money, folks, and throw some money at ads. You'd be better off. Anyway, that's it from me. If you know anyone who's got a development project, or you're trying to, let's say, persuade a property developer to take you on board as their marketer, this is the cut, guys. We can work with you. Okay, we can work with the developer, we can work with the agent, we can work with the marketing company. We don't care. It's going to cost the same regardless. Okay. Also, the data that's being collected here is secure, It's yours. You own it. It's not shared with third parties. Especially if you are a developer, run this through your own Facebook page. Guys, the world is your oyster once that's been achieved. You own the audience, and guess what? You can reach back out to them when you run your next project. Okay, agents the same thing, but we've got to think about that. Anyway, that's Mike Hilsden just checking out. So again, guys, scan that QR code with your camera. Real simple. Okay, from Mike Hilsden from the Chatbot agency. Let's chat real soon. Okay, cheers. Bye now.